Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this entree, because I'm giving you guys a 2-in-1 hair and makeup style video, make sure you're subscribed and turn your notifications on because we're definitely about to start heating things up. But this unit that I have been wearing for 3 weeks, I tested this unit out for 3 weeks because I wanted to see how real Ririhair was. So this unit is from Ririhair.com and I have reviewed a unit for them. You guys, you probably remember that neon bright orange bob that I did using the watercolor method. Yes, go check that out if you haven't. But this unit is gorgeous. It's 20 inches. It's a silky texture. It has a density of 130%. Not only does it have pre-bleached knots, you can put your 20 volume developer down. You don't even need your BW2, don't even get it. And it also has a pre-plucked hairline along with an adjustable and removable strap. This unit is perfect for someone who's on the go, who wants a more natural look, but you still want, you know, a little bit of customization and you don't want to have to fuss too much with your unit. So I love it. I definitely recommend checking them out. And when you do check out their site, you can use my code Tastepink and it gets you $15 off your purchase. I'm just trying to look out for y'all because Black Friday is coming up. Also, the holidays are coming up, so get fresh, get cute. Without further ado, let's get into this full makeup beat and how I laid my wig. Pretty simple, you know, I'm a little bit extra, but we're gonna get into it. So to jump into this makeup, you all know it's gonna be a transformation. I barely have eyebrows, so it's like we're gonna have some fun. So I filled in my brows using the Nyx Eyebrow Gel, and I like to go over my brows with like a little bit of a matte brown shadow just to tame the shine. And I'm just defining my brow with the LA Girl HD concealer, and I'm dragging it all over the lid so we can create a blank canvas for our eyeshadow look. Now this is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I love this palette. It's everything. And I'm taking this really kind of like warm orange tone shadow and using circular motions to pack this into the outer corner. You don't want to bring it too far in. With this like brick brownish red color, I'm going to focus this in that same area because we're kind of like building the drama with this look. It's going to be cute, don't you worry. It's going to be cute, trust me. Next, I'm going in with this pointed pencil shadow brush, and this is for more like accuracy. And I'm taking this like brown shadow which has a little bit of like reflex in it, but I'm just concentrating it in the crease specifically. You want to be very specific about that and don't bring it too far in to the eye area. And I'm just going to fluff this out and with a nice fluffy blending brush. Now with my fingers, because we're trying to keep this more basic, very like easy, I'm using my middle finger to take this eyeshadow and pack it onto the mobile lid. Now, you know, I noticed like when I'm adding more shadow to the crease, you may have to go in and do this a second time around just so the color is, you know, pretty vibrant. But this palette is everything. I think every beginner should definitely use this. It's affordable, it's drugstore, it's everything. Now with my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, I'm just going to apply this to the skin. I look like a ghost. You know what? This primer just does that for my skin. Maybe I'm using too much. You can let me know in the comments below, but I definitely like this to smooth out my entire base or face for the makeup look. And just as a little trick, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold to just kind of blur my skin and give it more of a radiant effect. It'll all come together. You just got to trust the process. Now I'm going to apply my NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint along with the Every Hue Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, and I love these two together, and these kind of give me a good color. I'm still trying to find the perfect color for my skin. I guess I gotta go to Sephora and get matched, but I'm applying this with the Sonia Kashuk makeup sponge. These sponges blend out makeup so that it looks like skin. It has a skin-like finish, and I'm just like in love. highlight. So I'm using sort of these cream contours. I'm using a combination of concealers. I was trying out new products, especially this new product from Cover Effects. So you guys are going to see that. And I love the applicator. I saw Amrezy using it and it looked pretty interesting to me, but this is definitely for the girls and boys who like a more natural looking finish to their concealer. I like a little bit more drama, but the finish of this is buildable, but it's definitely more everyday appropriate. So, and it blends out seamlessly. I really do like it. But of course I had to throw in my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer just to brighten up the area. And I'm using my smaller Sonia Kashuk blending sponge to blend this all out. Next, with my Sephora Make No Mistake foundation stick, I use this as a contour, and this, you know, adds the warmth to the skin, and I like to buff it with a brush first and then go in with that blending sponge, because again, I haven't found much that can blend away quite like the Sonia Kashuk sponges. And to, you know, further define my brows so they can be as popping as they could be, I'm just using a little bit of the Sensual Skin Enhancer because it adds a super bright effect right under the brow, and I think it just finishes off my eye makeup look. It makes it look a lot more polished. And then we're moving on to setting the entire look. So I'm using both the Laura Mercier translucent powder along with the Sacha Buttercup. I use these two together. I'm gonna probably switch out soon, y'all, but this is what works right now, so I'm just sticking with it. And next I'm working in the Black Up bronzer all around the skin, and especially to chisel these cheekbones because I want my cheekbones to be sitting, okay? And then I'm just doing the usual, you know, adding the black liner by L'Oreal to the waterline and really trying to make it as dramatic as can be, and using my mascara to really kind of add volume and more intensity to the eye look. I'm just gonna smudge a little bit of eyeshadow from the Comfort Zone palette onto the eyes. I'm buffing all of that away, and then we can get into, you know, misting the face, and then I'm just going to complete the eye look. So I like to use this Revlon Color Stay product, and it really like creates a base for the inner highlight, so it's super popping. And you know I had to use Trophy White for this because this is how, you know, you really open up the eyes. And then I tried out the Sephora liquid eyeliner, and yo, I bang with this. This is good stuff. I highly recommend it. It is slightly pricier than the Wet n Wild liner, but I love the finish so much more. So it is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but sis, the eyes were slaying. And of course I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in Molten Gold and just hitting the normal areas. I started doing the highlight in between my eyes, like right on the bridge of the nose, but you know, I just like to experiment or whatever. And I'm laying on these lashes. I will have them in the description box, the name, but I don't know if I'll be able to buy these again, but they're everything. And I went in with the NYX Eyebrow Gel as a liner. So I'm applying this like a liner right before I apply the Sephora cream paint, or like it's like a liquid lipstick. It's in, I think, cedarwood, and it's so beautiful. But I like to add the brown on the outer edges of the lips just to kind of add a little bit more intensity. Now here is the unit. This is a lace front wig. I'm showing you guys the interior construction as well as the adjustable and very much removable elastic band. Now I do believe that they can improve the kind of fit and the construction of the removable adjustable band, but honestly, if you're someone on the go, this is for you. But I wanted to show you guys that the comb that sits at the crown, I actually wanted to go in and remove this because it kind of creates a little bit of a hump. So it's super easy to just use your seam ripper and kind of go in directly at the thread in that area, but be very careful. And just like that, you can just remove it and your unit will lay so much flatter. Now with my edge booster, I just went in to apply this to my edges to make them lay appropriately. You can use the edge booster hideout if you want more coverage and more color for your hairline. For right now, I'm just going to use a Sand neck strip and just wrap my edges because we have to get into styling this unit. So this is how it looks when it's just air dried. So this unit is very full. Again, it's 130% density, but it has texture to it. And this is definitely something, you could work this like this with a little bit of, tweaking. So now on about medium high to high heat, I'm going to go in and blow dry the unit just to get a more straighter, less textured look because I want that silky kind of sleek finish. And you guys can see the difference between the blow dried section and the air dried section. I'm just going in to finish blow drying the entire unit. And I had to play a little bit. The next step is to flat iron her. So you can do the comb chase method. I like to work in small to medium sections because again, we're aiming for that super silky sleek look. But here you guys can see again the difference between the flat iron section and the blow dried section. I honestly have to give it to Ririhair. And I've been wearing it a lot, but I will keep you guys updated, so make sure you follow me on Instagram and check out their website. They're having a Black Friday sale, so if you use the code Friday, you get 15% off your purchase from now until November 25th. Girl, don't waste no time. Now I would get you a 20-inch silky 130% density straight unit just like this. It's gorgeous. I'm just using a hot comb just for the finishing touches around the parting space so that it lays super flat. This makes all the difference. And I'm just using a wax stick to make sure that the flyaways at the top lay down because they did have a few flyaways, especially near the parting space. Now once I remove these Sand neck strips, I'm just going to place the unit on my head, making sure it fits perfectly, and the elastic band helps so that the unit just lays flush with your hairline, and it's not much maneuvering you have to do. If you want to kind of pull the ear tabs down and pin them in place, that's the most that you have to do, and just brush down the little baby hairs at the front because again these do have baby hairs and a pre-plucked hairline, so it looks more natural. And I just did a little swoop here to give a little signature. And I'm using the Got to Be Glam Force sculpting gel, which I love. And with a little bit of eyeshadow, I'm just going to apply that directly in the parting space. And let me just tell you, this unit is good to go. And look how deep the parting space is. You have quite a bit of parting space, and I just feel super sexy when I'm wearing this. So thank you to Ririhair.com for collaborating with me, and you guys could check it out. Again, if you have questions, let me know in the comment section, but I highly recommend this because the slayage is so real. Look at the movement, okay? Stiff wear, okay? Make sure you subscribe, join the family, give this video a thumbs up, meet me in the comment section. I know the transformation was crazy real, but let's get into it.